All right, let's get this thing going, man. Let's talk some Canes, man. Let's talk some Canes. Mario Cristobal and the Miami Hurricanes are doing exactly what's expected. They're out there big game hunting when it comes to recruiting. I think I talked about this a couple of shows ago. We all know that Mario Cristobal is an elite recruiter. That has always been his thing. Way back from when he was at Rutgers, he was very instrumental in getting a lot of those young men from South Florida to Rutgers when Greg Schiano was the head coach the first time, and they made a big run during the Ray Rice era at Rutgers. He came back to Miami and all those different things. The head coach at FIU went on to Alabama. He was very instrumental in getting Alabama a lot of players, which probably wasn't that hard, but to give him his credit, he did get some big-time bodies in that building, ended up getting a head coach job at Oregon. He landed some big-time players there. Now he's the head coach at Miami. Started off at Miami Central, landed a Wesley Bassane, got Ruben Bain now. I mean, just a bunch of good players. So shout out to him, and that's what he's been doing. Here in the past month, he has dropped 3 4-stars, Hilton Stubbs, who is the number 10th athlete in the country. He's from Mandarin, Florida, Jacksonville, that is. Mandarin High School, but out of Jacksonville. He's a 4-star. He's also dropped Gavin Nix, who's here from Orlando, but goes to IMG Academy. He's a linebacker, 4-star. He's the 11th best at his position, the 15th best in the state. Hilton Stubbs is also the 17th best player in the state. He just got, and I'm going to jack this name up, and I got to find out how to pronounce it. Siu Allah Fatul, if I said it right. I probably jacked it up. If somebody phonetically can put it there, I'll appreciate it. But he's from Bishop Gorman, interior offensive lineman out of Las Vegas. He's the number 2 at his position in the country and the number 2 in the state of Nevada. So that's big. Now, that's just in the month of July. We got some commitments coming up that some decisions need to be made. Now, that's just the class of 25. In the class of 26, he just dropped a commitment from the quarterback. Where is it? Darion Coleman, all right, who is the 19th best at his position, at the quarterback position, who's from here, Orlando area, goes to Jones High School. Malachi Tony, who's a wide receiver. He's the 39th best at his position. And then Jordan Campbell, who's a linebacker from Carroll City, who's the 8th best player at his position in the state. Now, we're talking about in the state. I'm sorry, in the nation, excuse me. The 17th best player in the state. And this is all according to 247. So I just try to use it to be consistent. But like I said, he's dropping off some names. Now, let's look at some of these guys that commitments are coming up are big. Vernell Brown should be committing on the 21st of July, and he has Miami in his top 3, I believe. Let me see if I can go through here and find it right quick. Got a lot going on. Let's see here. Come on, Hayes, tighten up. Before I get to him, we have Lamar Brown just dropped his top 12, and Miami has landed in his top 12. He's the number 5 recruit in the class of 2026, 6'4", 275-pound interior offensive lineman. July 20th, we have cornerback Jabari Antoine making his announcement for his commitment, and it's between LSU, Florida State, and Miami on July 20th. Then you have Vernell Brown, who is the teammate of the quarterback who committed from the class of 26. He's a receiver, and he's going to be committing on July 21st. And inside his top 4 is Ohio State, Florida, and Miami. All right. And let's see if we got any more on this list that I have that are coming up shortly. And no, I think that's all I have so far. So that's big right there. And we know what Coach Cristobal does when it comes to recruiting. I think his question mark has always been game management, and we can get in that as well if you like with the phone lines and so forth. Matter of fact, I'll open those now if you want to start building the queue, 862-799-9956.